Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sayyidati Hani Husna binti Ibn Razan. My student ID is 2023474432 and I'm from class A4 AS120_3. Today, I will present to you about atoms, atomic mass, mass number, elements, isotopes, molecules, compounds, and ions. So, let's get started. What is atoms? Atoms is the smallest particles of an element that retain the characteristic properties of the elements. Atoms are made up of three subatomic particles, namely as protons, electrons, and neutrons. You can see the diagram of atoms. Electrons in the atoms move around the nucleus in the circular, and this orbit is called the energy level. The center of an atom is a nucleus. Nucleus contains protons and neutrons. What is atomic number? Atomic number is number of protons in the nucleus of an atom of any particular element. For your knowledge, number of protons is equal to number of electrons. What is mass number? Mass number is measured by calculating the total number of protons and number of neutrons in an atom. As you can see, we have the symbol of the atom. X is for atomic symbol. Atomic symbols mean a representation of chemical elements using one or two letters. For A is mass number, and for Z is atomic number. What is element? Element is a simplest pure substance consists entirely of one type of atom only. Element cannot be broken down into any simple substances by physical or chemical means. Furthermore, same elements mean same number of protons. As you can see, this is some common element and their symbol. And this is periodic table of element. What is isotopes? Isotopes is atoms with identical atomic numbers but different mass number. Most elements have two or more isotopes. Isotopes have different numbers of neutrons. Isotopes have similar chemistries forming same type of compound and displaying similar reactivities. These are the example of elements isotopes. Each atom of oxygen have different number of neutrons. For oxygen 16, it have 8 neutrons. For oxygen 17, it have 9 neutrons. And the last one, it have 10 neutrons. What is molecules? Molecules is a structure consists two or more atoms that are chemically bound together and thus behaves as an independent unit. This is example of molecules. First is water, H2O. Second is ammonia, NH3. Third is carbon dioxide, CO2. And lastly, methanol, CH4. What is compounds? Compounds is a substance made up of two or more different chemical elements combined in a fixed ratio. Compounds can only be separated into their pure components elements by chemical means. All of you can see the example of compounds here. What is ions? An ion is an atom or group of atoms that has a net positive or negative charge. In any given atom, the number of protons is always equal to the number of electrons. Neutral atoms can lose or gain electrons and become charged. The charged atoms are known as ions, and we have cation and anion. Cation is ion with positive charge. It means if a neutral atom loses one or more electrons, it becomes a cation. For anion is ion with negative charge. It means if a neutral atom gains one or more electrons, it becomes an anion. Ions have two types of ions called monoatomic ions and polyatomic ions. Monoatomic ions only contains one atom, as example H+, Li+, and Mg2+. And for polyatomic ions only contains more than one atom such as Cn negative and MnO4 negative.